LJ Hooker Myland Sports Park, Ellis Park, just next to West Terrace here in Adelaide. It's a Friday night game, which will be kicking off in about 12 minutes' time. Hello, good evening, and welcome to LJ Hooker Myland Sports Park, Ellis Park here in Adelaide. It's a beautiful 28-degree night here, Friday. Buzz about the place here as we wait for the Apex Steel WNPL match between host side Adelaide Comets and visiting Metro United. I'm your host, David Grant, and I'll be taking you through the next 90 minutes of football here. It's Joe Porter versus Paul Morris. Two mates off the park, but bitter enemies tonight. Adelaide Comets line up as follows. Number 1, Madison Molino, the goalkeeper. 2, Elena Zaroulis. 3, Alexandra Denton. 4, Erin Kontoutzikos. 6, Izzy Notridge. 9, Anastasia Willoughby. 10, Georgia Nicola. 14, Emily Hazelwood. 40, Yuka Sasaki. 55, Sienna Western. And 17, Cal Adam Khan. 3 changes to Metro United from last week. They start off with number 1, Elisa Karras in goal, the goalkeeper. 7, Millie Scott. 9, Victoria Mansueto. 10, Michaela Haraj. 16, Chloe Mortimer. 18, Amber May Smith. 26, Erin Prince. 35, Andrea Bustos, the Chilean. Number 4, Natasha Vela. Number 14, Siobhan Eastham. 5, Sarah Taylor.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Hello, good evening and welcome to LJ Hooker Mile End Sports Park, formerly, or currently still, Ellis Park here, the home of the Adelaide Comets, for this Apex Steel Women's NPL tie between the host side Adelaide Comets and visiting Metro United. I'm your host, David Grant, and I'll be taking you through the next 40 minutes of football. I was caught unawares there. Players were out after their warm-up quicker than I'd anticipated. I'll quickly take you through the starting 11 for Comets. Number 1, Madison Molino, the goalkeeper. 2, Elena Pasurulis. 3, Alexandra Denton. Number 6, Izzy Notridge. 4, Erin Kontutsikos. 9, Anastasia Willoughby. 10, Georgia Nicola. 14, Emily Hazelwood. 40, Yuki Sasaki, and 55, Sienna Western. And into the squad from last week's bench, number 17, Cal Adam Khan. Metro United line-up as follows. Number 1, Elisa Caras. 7, Millie Scott. 9, Victoria Mansueto. 10, Michaela Haddaj. 16, Chloe Mortimer. 18, Amber May Smith. 26, Erin Prince. 35, Andrea Bustos. Number 4, Natasha Vela. 14, Siobhan Eastham. And coming into the squad also from the bench, number 5, Sarah Taylor. The referee tonight is Angus McDonald, and he's assisted by Cameron Joy and Matthew Guerrera. And Angus McDonald prepares to get us underway. Adelaide Comets sit 5th on the table. Metro United 3rd. A win for Metro United tonight, and results going their way elsewhere will take them up to 2nd. They'll leapfrog NTC, who play West Adelaide tonight, if they get a win here tonight, and West Adelaide manage to beat NTC. Beautiful night here in Adelaide, right next to West Terrace, and we're underway. Comets take the kick. get us started is Alexander Denton. Finds Khan. Comets look to work their way up the right-hand side. The captain, Michaela Haddad, goes to ground, wins the free kick. Free kick to be taken by Sarah Taylor here on this near side. Long and deep into the penalty box. Chipped on, and Bustos is in the middle there and didn't quite connect with a shot. And it's held by Molino. Comets living dangerously at the back as they look to clear. Georgia Nicola, unmistakable with the white headband, finds Willoughby. Willoughby goes out wide to Sasaki. She has another chip forward, looking for Willoughby. But Amber May Smith clears up for Metro United down the right hand side. Kick is long though, and Sienna Western picks it up comfortably and plays in her goalkeeper Madison Molino. Comets now looking to build up on the left hand side. Easily intercepted by Siobhan Eastham. Plays the ball long, but too long. And it's collected by Molino, the goalkeeper, comfortably. Comets now looking to build up on the left hand side. Here's Sasaki. She has options in the middle in Nicola and Hazelwood. Doesn't quite get to either. The Comets retain possession. Denton goes inside to Hazelwood. She makes her way into the box. Haddad reads it. Short passes don't quite work out for them. And Khan has the ball. Haddad recovers. The pass is wayward, goes out. And it's a throw for Comets on this near side. It's Alexander Denton to take. Throw for Metro United on this near side. Haddad, the captain, to take. She goes down the line. Denton gets her head to it. It comes to Willoughby. Plays in Sasaki. Sasaki comes back across the park now. Looks for the through ball for Hazelwood. Metro United just having a little bit of trouble getting their feet on the ball and holding on to possession, and they concede a free kick just inside their own half. Sasaki holding her back. And the physician makes her way onto the park. Mixed results for both these teams in recent weeks, certainly. Metro United started off very well with 2 wins in round 1 and round 2, a 3-0 win at Campbelltown in the opening round. Followed that up with a 2-0 win over Salisbury at Inter. And then they dropped points at Adelaide Uni, a 1-1 draw. And then the shock result last week was a 3-1 loss to West Torrens Burkilla. Burkilla at the time were second bottom of the table. So an upset result, and Comets also started with a win. They had a 4-1 win over Flinders United in round 1. Then they dropped points with 2 draws. Drew 3-0 with NTC, 2-0 with Adelaide City, and lost last week 2-1 to the table topping West Adelaide. Yuki Sasaki has taken a heavy knock here and hasn't moved much since that. Appears to be in a fair bit of discomfort, and the Comet substitutes are all out there warming up. We're just 5 minutes into this Apex Steel Women's NPL match. It's nothing each on the One World LED Sportal scoreboard at this stage. Very early days, or minutes should I say. We've barely started. But Sasaki seems to be in a fair bit of discomfort. And play just being held up for the moment while she's being attended to. Comets come into this game tonight having scored 10 and conceded 8. Incidentally, only the bottom 3 teams, Flinders United, Burculla and Campbelltown, have conceded more. Flinders have conceded 12, Burculla 13 and Campbelltown 11. The Comets do have their problems at the back, as we see Yuki Sasaki being helped from the field. It doesn't look like she'll be continuing. Coach Joel Porter making some changes initially while he works out who to bring on in place of Sasaki, or if Sasaki will return. But we're back underway here at Ellis Park. Elena Tsaroulis takes the kick, gets us started. And Comets have the throw in the far side. Georgie Nicola tries to take it for Comets, but they lose possession. Haddaj plays out to Millie Scott. Goes to Erin Prince. She doesn't quite get her feet right. Metro United lose it. Comets come again. Here's the number 14, Emily Hazelwood. Chip over the top there by Siobhan Eastham. Metro United explore options down the right hand side. Long ball down the middle. Aim for Andrea Bustos, the Chilean. It doesn't get to her though. And Comets have it. Here's Anastasia Willoughby on the far side now. Challenged by Siobhan Eastham. Willoughby wins the throw. Cross comes out in the middle. Didn't quite get the body around it and it goes out. And some good news from the sideline here. Sasaki's making her way back onto the park. Cleared there by Karas after a bit of pressure. Bustos has it. Doesn't quite get it under control. It's booted clear by Tsaroulis. Short pass lets in Sasaki there. Sasaki makes her way into the edge of the penalty box. Tried to cut the ball back. Didn't make it. Metro United really under the pump now. Comets flex the muscles. Willoughby. Hassled by Haddaj and forced back. Eventually clears to this near side. Hazelwood has Erin Prince on her back. Comets throw. Alexandra Denson with it. Looks for Georgia Nicola. Two Comets players go for the same ball. It ends up with Emily Hazelwood, but her shot's wild and off target. And it'll be a goal kick for Metro United's Elisa Karas to take. If you've just joined us, you're watching the Apex Steel Women's National Premier League here in South Australia. 10 minutes gone, 0-0 on the One World LED Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED needs. Warm early autumn night here in Adelaide. We sit just west of the city centre, which you can see in the background. Comets contrive to lose possession from the throw in there. Metro have it, it's a bit scrappy, but down that right hand side goes Natasha Vela. For Metro, doesn't quite get there. Comets have the throw. Georgia Nicola has it now. Nicola again, nice feet work, tries to flick it over for Emily Hazelwood. Prince has been caught out here. Hazelwood's making her way into the box, but nice recovery from Prince. Shot eventually comes in, but it's held by Eliza Karras. But a decent recovery by Erin Prince for Metro United. Millie Scott concedes the free kick for Metro United, and Comets have us back underway quickly. Hazelwood and Denton combining in this side.
Next one, come across, Anna, come across. No foul, Notting, no foul. Hold!
Georgia Nicola now with the ball at her feet. Little tug in the shirt there by Amber May Smith, but Nicola still has it. Good cross into the middle. It's just over the top of Willoughby, but here's Sasaki. Tries to get past Chloe Mortimer, doesn't quite make it, but wins the throw. Long ball by Hadaj. Not sure who the target was there, probably Bustos. It's Comets who play out. Here's Georgia Nicola, she seems to be everywhere. Denton. Goes right to Cerulis. Strong challenge there by the number 9, Victoria Mansueto for Metro, and she wins the ball and Bustos is through. Izzy Notridge gets a toe in. Comets have possession. Metro United opt to go all the way back to the goalkeeper, Eliza Karras. Throw in for Metro United on the far side. Siobhan Eastham goes over to take it. Bustos now opts to play in Hadaj, little chip over the top. Metro United just trying to get themselves back into this game a little bit. Comets really been the better of the two, I think, over the first 15 minutes or so that we've played. Taylor's just unable to get the ball under control. Willoughby with a little chip forward. She's looking for Hazelwood. She manages to find the space to feed in Nicola. But it breaks down again. But here's Sasaki. Takes a couple of steps. Nice piece of defending by Erin Prince. She clears. Willoughby again. Running that midfield, really. Can. Finds Hazelwood, and that's a fine shot to put Adelaide Comets 1-0 up. 15 minutes gone, and it's been coming. And Adelaide Comets go into a 1-0 lead. Referee Angus McDonald gets us back underway here at LJ Hooker Mile End Sports Park, Ellis Park. As Metro United look to try and get something back quickly. Being forced back by Comets, who have enjoyed a little bit more possession and arguably more controlled possession through this first 15 minutes or so of the match. But Metro United will look to hit back. They come down the right hand side. Ball goes out, there'll be a goal kick for Madison Molino to take. Just one change to the Adelaide Comets side from last week's 2-1 loss against West Adelaide. Charlie Bowyer dropped out of the squad, and Adam Can comes in. And otherwise, unchanged starting 11 for the home side. 3 changes for Metro United. Emma Cockgrove is on the bench, as is Hayden Ingram. And Sophie McGrath has dropped out through injury. Meaning a starting berth for Natasha Vela, Siobhan Eastham, and Sarah Taylor comes into the starting 11 after having started the bench. Michaela Haddad now with this throw in this near side. She goes shot to Mansoeto. Straight out. And Alexandra Denton will get us restarted in this near side. She goes down the line. Nicola looks to flick on, but it's cleared by Amber May Smith. Denton with the throw. Goes down the line. It comes off Emily Hazelwood, and Erin Prince will take the throw. Anastasia Willoughby finds Yuki Sasaki. She has a shot from distance. I think Eliza Karras probably had that covered, but Comets threatening again.
Go, central, go! Central! Easy, Lexi, easy. Easy, yep.
Metro United now look to play it from the back.
Yes!
Risky with that high press that Comets play. And Willoughby's taken the ball, and it's just been jabbed over the top there by Can, who maybe should have done better, maybe should have kept the shot low. But yeah, Metro United failed to deal there with that high press from Adelaide Comets. Metro United get us back underway. Here's Denton. Goes to the middle. Pass was a little bit short there. Target being Sienna Weston, but Comets have still got it now in this far side. Willoughby pops up again, combines well with Sasaki again. She gets her cross in. Georgia Nicola with a free header. Doesn't get the power or the direction right. And it's collected by Karras in goal. Metro United play out again.
Yes, Lonnie, both ways.
Bustos, the Chilean. But the ball goes out. Throw in the far side for Metro United. Siobhan Easton makes her way over to take it. Missing last week as she was attending her teammate Natasha Vela's wedding, folks. But back in the squad now. Who has a wedding on a Saturday during football season? Natasha Vela does, apparently. Here's Willoughby with the ball now for Comets. Gets the pass in, it's crucial too. Hazelwood versus Prince. Prince deals with it very well. Showing maturity beyond her years. Settled in very well to this Metro United side, Erin Prince has. She wins that header as well. No fear. Denton with the ball down the line. Nicola has it, although Comets players somewhat bunched up there. It was three of them together. And in the end, it's gone out for an Erin Prince throw, which she's taken. Willoughby. Nice feet. And then Sienna Western just loses possession there in the middle of the park. Metro United have it through Millie Scott. And then have lost it just as quickly as they got it. Willoughby now plays in Sasaki. Back to Willoughby. Haddad now looks a through ball there for Bustos. Didn't quite come off. Bustos would have been through and goal had it got through. And a little kick out there by Haddad to concede the free kick. Emily Hazelwood just had the better of her on that occasion, and frustration maybe just got the better of Haddad, and it's a free kick for Comets. As Joe Porter and Paul Morris exchange their views on that. Interesting enough. Prince with the header now. Sarah Taylor clears with the right foot. Tasha Bell on the far side. Loses out. Comets have it again. The turnover is quick. Prince seeing plenty of the ball through this first half. She's got a little bit of space here. In fact, she's got acres of space. She's just going to keep going. Thread the ball through here. She has. And a nice strike by Natasha Vela, but it's stopped well by Madison Molino after a fine run by Erin Prince through the middle. And then she fed the ball through, but no goal. But there's a little bit of pressure here. Metro United pressed up very high. Millie Scott eventually getting the shot in, but it lacked the power or the precision really to bother Madison Molino in the Comets goal.
Maddie, we've just almost lost it, and then you roll it out again. Use that.
Throw in the far side for Metro United now, just inside their own half. Back underway in the far side, Sasaki. Amber Mitty Smith plays in her goalkeeper and eventually ends up with Sarah Taylor. Taylor boots long. Millie Scott's onto it. She can't get the better of Cerulis, but she does force Madison Molina to concede the throw in. Siobhan Eastham wins the throw in the far side. There are 4 Apex Steel WNPL matches on tonight. 3 others, including after this one, excluding this one, should I say. Adelaide University are playing Salisbury Inter. It's currently 0-0 there. They're 24 minutes into that game. As the cross comes in here from Metro United. Straight to Khan, who clears. And NTC play West Adelaide a bit later tonight, 8:15, and Flinders United playing Adelaide City also a bit later tonight. But it's 1-0 here for Adelaide Comets. And Anastasia Willoughby's been put through, but Sarah Taylor with a timely tackle, nice clearance, and it's solid defending there by the number 5. Willoughby and Taylor again. Intriguing encounter that. Breaks to Sasaki. She's inside the box. She opts to have a shot. She hits the post. Comes straight back to her. Comes into the middle. Eventually it came out to Emily Hazelwood, but she couldn't quite get it under control. The final shot. Weak and wide. But Comets threatening again.
Face, face. Keep your concentration. Noddy alert in there. Easy, M. Just watch behind. That's it.
Goal kick.
Noddy,
Taken by
face,
Taylor.
face.
Bustos has brought that down beautifully. Still has the ball at her feet. Plays it out wide to Prince, who's popped up in the left wing now. Millie Scott with the ball at her feet now. Looks to try and find a little bit of space. Uses the body really well, but loses possession. But wins the throw, which Aaron Prince will take. And Metro United showing some promise down that left-hand side.
No foul, well done. Hold.
Comets now looking to play right through the middle. Willoughby plays in Denton. Denton's first touch is somewhat heavy. And Millie Scott wins the throw. She wanted more, but throw-ins what it is, which Michaela Haddad now makes her way over here to take. Metro United's captain.
Both ways, both ways.
And Soweto's first touch is somewhat heavy. Comets only clears as far as Sarah Taylor, who pumps the ball forward.
Even though you're here for there, you've got to then get there once you see it go.
And Alexandra Denton with a throw in now. She goes line. Flicks on. Comes to Georgia Nicola. Can with the ball. Plays in Hazelwood, who's got an acre of space. And gets a bit of a run. Lovely through ball to Anastasia Willoughby on the far side. First time shot with her left foot. Just wide. Comets threatening again.
Not if it goes over your head. You're not watching. You're going and then double teaming.
Metro get his back underway. Taylor with the launch. Scott has it. Doesn't quite get it under control despite the attentions of Denton. Here come Comets again. Here's Hazelwood. First touch is not good. Prince takes advantage and clears, plays safely. That's a throw in for Adelaide Comets.
Noddy, you just got to anticipate that stuff. It's coming and then you're reacting. Be ready for it. Elena, can you get it?
Denton with the throw in. Denton with the header again. Georgia Nicola has it. Prince clears. But only as far as Hazelwood, whose cross goes in the middle. Willoughby gets the leap. Doesn't quite get the body right, but it was a difficult one for her to take on. And it's collected by Caras.
G, get over!
Sarah Taylor now. On the ground, nice ball to Bustos, right through the middle of the park. Bustos loses it. Willoughby plays a 1-2 with Sasaki, doesn't quite come off. Siobhan Eastham eventually clears. Millie Scott has a wee sniff here. She has got options in the middle. She couldn't quite get it under control. Ball's gone out. There'll be a goal kick for Adelaide Comets for Melina to take.
Be safe with it, be safe! G, be ready, G!
Metro United showing signs of promise, but only in patches. Here's Willoughby through the middle of the park. Plays in Sasaki. The ball goes all the way through to the goalkeeper, Elisa Caras.
Stay for Aaron! Stay for Aaron!
40 up the left hand side. Aims to get the cross in. Doesn't. Goal kick given. Foul conceded there. The Comets, Michaela Haddad to take the kick. Sasaki brings the ball down to ground now for Comets. This little touch takes Comets into the other half. Can tries to play in Willoughby on the far side. It's a corner for Comets.
Yes, Aaron! Noddy, stay back! Lexi, stay! Set it up! Set it up! Come on!
Corner kick on the far side. Comets to take in the darkness. Goes into the penalty spot. Mitch will come away here. Bustos has the ball at her feet now. Has support from Millie Scott. Millie Scott still has it. Has support from Erin Prince. Can't or doesn't use her. The Comets flick on by Georgia Nicola. But it goes all the way on through to the goalkeeper, Caras. Easton with a long ball forward there for Natasha Vela to chase. It's too heavy, it goes out. Goal kick for Comets. They look to play out from the back. Porter's got his hands in his head as he watches on. Metro United is pressed up there, unable to take advantage of it though, conceding the free kick. Cerulis to take. Metro United coming forward again. Andrew Bustos Can't quite get the ball under control. It's been a bit of a problem for her all night, really. Metro United have the throw down this near side. Prince has taken it. Millie Scott can't quite get it under control. Physical encounter there. But Michaela Haddad has come away with it for Metro United. She goes to ground after a little bit of contact from Izzy Nottridge, but no free kick given. Into the 37th minute here of this Apex Steel Women's National Premier Leagues match. South Australia 1-0 for the Adelaide Comets on the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. Comets really have probably deserved that 1-0 lead. They've just been slightly better than their opponents. Playing with a little bit more fortitude. Commentators curse though as Metro United win the ball back. Millie Scott with an ambitious cross to the far side there. Target was Vela, didn't quite get to her, but Erin Prince has it. Ran into trouble and out of options, and the ball's gone out. She seems to have thought it might have been a Comets throw, but it's hers to take. She goes short to Millie Scott. Eventually pumped forward for Georgia Nicola to chase. Amber May Smith might get there first. She doesn't. Nicola still has it, makes her way to the byline. The cross goes behind the goal. And out on the full, as they would say. Sasaki with the ball now on the far side. Chips forward, finds Anastasia Willoughby. But again, Sarah Taylor clears the danger. Still nothing each in the other game that's been played just now in the Apex Steel Women's National Premier League. It's 0-0 between Adelaide University and Salisbury Inter. That game will be followed up with NTC and West Adelaide. And Flinders United play Adelaide City tonight as well. 1-0 here to Adelaide Comets though. Emily Hazelwood, the goal scorer for Comets, who hold a slender 1-0 lead. Metro United now looking to try and get something back. Millie Scott's chasing that one, but it's cleared by Molino. Might even make it its way into the dugout here. Prince with the throw in, goes line. Millie Scott wins the throw, leaves it for Erin Prince to take. Denton now tries to clear down the line. Millie Scott blocks. Goes out. Siobhan Easton with the throw in this near side. Steals a yard, too many. The referee, McDonald, suggests she retreats, which she does. Reed takes a throw. Mansueto plays it back to her. Goes middle, here's Millie Scott. Chips into the middle. Goes up in the air off Natasha Vela, but eventually Madison Molino collects. Georgia Nicola. Plays in Emily Hazelwood. Hazelwood has a little bit of space, but Prince is chasing her. And eventually Sarah Taylor again clears the danger as Willoughby was racing in. Willoughby ends up with it. Just drifted out of the game a little bit, Willoughby, over the last 5-10 minutes or so. After really dominating the first 20. She's popped up on the right hand side. Here she is here with the pink boots. Makes her way forward. They're all backing off. They're giving her the space that she likes to have. Here's Hazelwood on the right hand side. Can't get her cross in though. Blocked by Amber May Smith. Throw in taken by Comets now. Georgia Nicola, the target. She has Chloe Mortimer on her back. And eventually it breaks to. Oh, that will happen very quickly. The end result was a shot from Carl Adam Khan, which I thought Eliza Karras might have got a fingertip to, but goal kick's been given. And taken now. Erin Kontutsikos on the far side with the throw. Comes out this near side. Just a bit beyond Hazelwood, and the throw-in's going to be taken by Prince. Couple of rushed passes there, but Metro United have it again. Eventually clear. Western plays the ball forward. Just didn't quite anticipate that coming through. Ball eventually goes out for a throw-in, which Alexander Denton will take. 44 minutes gone, just a couple of minutes to half time. You're watching the Apex Steel Women's National Premier League, South Australia. 1-0 for Adelaide Comets. But Metro United have come back into it a little bit, just not been effective in that final third. Another ambitious long ball forward for Natasha Vela to chase. She didn't quite get there. And conceded the throw in, so Denton will take that. Denton goes line. Sarah Taylor takes a touch, gives herself a little bit of space, opts to play it safe, goes back to her goalkeeper Karras. She plays it out to Smith. Taylor has it back. Launches forward. Bustos nearly gets it. And Willoughby clears up. Saroulis plays out from the back. Can plays in Denton, receives it back. Can now plays in Hazelwood. Ball pops back to Can, uses the body well, gets the better of Hadaj, and still has it. Bustos. Metro United just seem to be crowded out every time they have the ball. Bustos eventually gets it. It's held up on the surface. Just need to create a little bit of space. Maybe that pass will do it. But it didn't quite. Erin Kontutsikos concedes the throw in on the far side. Ball eventually goes out. It'll be a Metro United throw in the far side. Down the line. Throw in. Comes off Victoria Mansueto in that far side. Metro United have the throw in. As we enter the 47th minute of play in this first half. Ball goes out again. Metro United winning throw-ins all right. And that's it. Angus McDonald, the referee, has brought the first half to a close. It's 1-0 for Adelaide Comets, courtesy of an Emily Hazelwood goal. 1-0 on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED needs. We'll take a little 15-minute break. Don't go anywhere, folks. There's more to come just after the interval. Go make yourselves a cup of tea and we'll see you in 15 minutes. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, a massive thank you to our major sponsors, LJ Hooper, Myland, NPLSA, Savvy. And for all of you that are around, please make sure you do come up around the bar, around the crossbar, grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, and of course enter our Easter raffle. You can purchase tickets here upstairs. They are $2 each or 3 for $5. And also just a shout out, save the date, Adelaide Comets Ladies Day, Saturday, May the 31st. More details will be announced shortly. And don't forget, you can catch our reserve teams playing tomorrow.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moments sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Labasso, a nice run forward, only him and Bartuli, and just couldn't quite get there.
What's the save?
Wins the corner though, but Bartuli. Kusasa sends it into the area, and it's Vaughan. Leaps in and tips it over the crossbar, and if he did not, that was going to rock that net.
Goes line to Tavares. He then cuts it to Voigt. Voigt with the touch inside, hits it, and that's a great save from Delingas.
Jason Constantopoulos one-on-one with Lazeka. Kristen Constantopoulos with the shot. Late tackle maybe, but great save there from Barbaro. One final chance for Blue Eagles. It's a good ball in. It's got a flick. It's got a second one, but that's an unbelievable save from Sebastian Matosevic. We said Oscar Moore's man of the match, but he's kept 2 goals out that were clearly going in the back of the net.
He's made some unbelievable.
puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City. Headed away only to Metro Stars though. Edge of the box here, Visser. Now Gow with a little flick, Visser back in the box, and then the finish by Hamish Gow to get them 1-0 up early on.
What a goal.
Oh wow! Oh my god! That was insane! What a way to equalise!
By Murati, only as far as Mullen. Mullen hits it with the outside of the line. Can you believe it? Mullen with a second outside of the right boot. Mine's going to take it, and he does. And he picks his spot, and he finishes with a bomb. And that's his hat-trick, and the 8th goal for Playford to make it 8.
Costelli being to it by Caden, now finds Anthony Costa, top of the box, goes with his left foot. Anthony Costa gets a second. He's got a brace in the first half, and he's taken Adelaide Croatia into a 2-0 lead at half time, David.
That's a beautiful finish. Just picked his spot out perfectly there, but gosh, Neograd have just left themselves exposed there.
On the back of the announcement at the celebration of football, NPLSA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, which will see 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
It can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here again will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up, and actually take on a team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with NPLSA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given a professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Can they do something here? Plays out to Panagakos, and it's Panagakos! What an absolute cracker. Alicia Panagakos kicks off the season for Adelaide University.
And I mean, if Alicia keeps the play along and setting it
Have a shot. It's gone in. Tom and Bonner and Christos, who we were talking about just a minute ago, has had a very good last 20 minutes just come into the game. It's 1-0 up.
Through to Yamada. Good turn. Needs to find an option. Might even look to go for herself. Nini Yamada! Makes it 3-2 for West Adelaide. 20 minutes left.
Such a quality player to have in this competition.
Long shot there by Notridge. It's gone in!
Well, it was just a speculative effort by Notridge, and it looked like Elliott never picked it up, and Comets have taken the lead.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. A place to start small and feel 10 feet tall. To have fun and laugh, to build confidence from the ground up. A place to belong. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
We all play the same game. The pitch may change, but the stakes are the same. The ball we desire, the moves we admire. Because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away. Or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun. But did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Ghana United is like home football.
It's always been our goal to move into State League.
Here it's a very family culture. There's a sense of oneness between the Resies, 18s, seniors. Everyone just feels like brothers.
You know, it's like how they say, you train the way you play, but actually when you rock up game days, we actually play like our heart is the last thing that's left, you know what I mean?
I'm loving it. It's really good culture, really good environment. It's going great so far in the pre-season.
About culture, you know, we open the door, every culture comes to mix to us.
Ghana United will be a club that can play football, simple football, a good football, that we will be in the next couple of years moving to the NPL.
Very thrilled, very excited.
Expect to see some rainbow flicks. That's what makes us Ghana FC, man.
Make its way through to Nicola despite the deflection. Here's Hazelwood, who does well to control the ball with the head. Hazelwood storming into the area, tries the shot, great save. And that should give Elliott a bit more confidence. He's done really, really well there. That ball was travelling.
Here's Hood, just needs to finish, gets it past Murphy. Needs to have some sort of hit. And Murphy manages to backpedal and make the stop.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
Adelaide Atletico is being built on 6 pillars. It's about respect, about community, fairness, development, technology.
Atletico is become a family, a big family.
This club's got a lot of opportunity to grow. There's a lot of potential here with all the players and the boys, and it's just like a very good place to be at.
We want to be competitive. We want to drive and develop our culture. We've gone out and we've got a few experienced players. I mean, I've gone and got a very good goalkeeper. We've got a really talented Argentinian guy and a couple of older players.
We're a good quality of boys. All the boys are already in a few weeks ago.
Welcome back to LJ Hooker Mile End Sports Park here, Ellis Park, just next to West Terrace, barely a kilometre from the city centre of Adelaide on a beautiful Friday night, early autumn here. We're back underway for the second half of this Apex Steel Women's National Premier Leagues match between the host side, Adelaide Comets, and Metro United. Adelaide Comets 1-0 up in the One World LED Sportal scoreboard, courtesy of an Emily Hazelwood goal on the 15-minute mark. All to play for here. Comets are 5th on the ladder. Metro United, after a great start to their season, are 3rd. They can get a win tonight, and NTC lose to West Adelaide. Metro United have the chance to go 2nd on the ladder. But they're up against a very strong Comet side who had a very good first half, and their 1-0 lead is probably well deserved, to be honest. So a little bit of work to do for Metro United to get something out of this game. I'm your host, David Grant. I'll be taking you through the next 45 minutes of football along with my new best friend Max on the camera. I never asked him his second name. It's lost now. But we're back underway. There is another game being played concurrently in the Women's National Premier League here in South Australia. And that is Adelaide University and Salisbury Inter. It's half time there as well, although they've probably just got back underway. It's nothing each there. All your games are free to view on the FSA League's website. Later tonight, the NTC play West Adelaide in a top of the table clash, which Paul Marcachuti will be taking you through as the lead commentator. And Flinders United will be playing Adelaide City also tonight, a bit later on. But this is the first game of a double header. Immediately after this game, Comets men will be taking on Adelaide City right here at Ellis Park, and that's a heavy knock that Sarah Taylor has taken to the right knee. She gets back up on her feet off camera, but heavy knock nonetheless. Metro United have it now in this near side. Sasaki just gets the better of opponent. Taylor comes through, and Hayden Ingram, first sign of substitution made at half time that I've noticed, gets her first touch. Here's Michaela Haddad now, brings the ball to ground. Sasaki clears though, chips forward for Georgia Nicola. Takes it down nicely despite the attentions of Amber May Smith. Comets make their way into the box here. Taylor just doesn't quite get a toe to it, and it's flicked over the top by Georgia Nicola. Normally lethal from that kind of range, but let's put the chance over the top. Ingram with the ball now at her feet. Plays in Victoria Mansueto. Comets come away with it. Georgia Nicola. Held up by Sarah Taylor, who gets a foot in, does just enough. And Haddad wins the ball from Willoughby. And ends up back with Amber May Smith, plays in the goalkeeper, Eliza Karras, who chips over the top to Erin Prince. Maybe first touch. Here's Willoughby now. Roaming over to the left hand side. Goes back to Sasaki. Sasaki makes her way into the box. Haddad is on her back, but she gets the cross into the back post. Hazelwood with it now. Goes to the middle of the park. Finds Kontutsikos. Nicola tries to get the shot in. Doesn't make clear connection. And it's out for a corner kick. We've had a number of changes, folks. With at least 2 substitutions for Metro United. We've also had a change of referee. Matthew Guerrero looks like he has taken on the whistle. Angus MacDonald is not out in the middle, or as I can make out on the side either. So a change of referee as this corner comes in from Comets. Very near the goalkeeper. Karras gets a punch to it, but ends up punching it behind and out. Concedes another corner. Hayden Ingram has come on for Metro United, as has Lauren Franklin. Unclear at this point in time who has left. As soon as I work it out, I'll let you know as the corner comes in from Sasaki. Penalty box. Georgia Nicola gets ahead to it. Metro United looks to play it from the back. Mansueto does well. Plays it back to Chloe Mortimer, who's the player that cleared off the line there with that earlier effort. Throw in on this near side. Mansueto with a little shove maybe on the back of Sasaki, but wave play on by the referee Guerrero. Metro United have it. Mansueto has it. Combines well with Haraj, who chips forward. One for Franklin to chase. She won't get there though. And it's cleared by Sienna Western. Throw in taken by Metro United, but they immediately lose it. Comets have the throw. Georgia Nicola. They somehow managed to keep it in. Georgia Nicola still has it, despite the attentions of Kayla Haddad, who's judged to have fouled her opponent. Comets have the free kick. They go short. Here's Khan. Chips forward with the left foot. It's a great ball if Sasaki can get to it. Sasaki just appeared to lack a little bit of incentive maybe to get there. She did pick up a knock in the first half and is maybe just playing cautiously with that knock. It's to her back. Franklin now can't quite get it. Or can she? She has. She's won it back. And then she's fouled by Erin Kontutsikos. It's a free kick for Metro United to take. Sarah Taylor makes her way up to take this. Taylor's free kick. It's very near the keeper. Molina gets a hand to it. Comets scramble it clear. Siobhan Easton with the attempted shot there. It was blocked though, and Comets come away with it on the far side. Karen Prince on the far side has made a lung bursting run to get across it in the middle for Hayden Ingram. Doesn't quite get there. It's cleared. Erin Prince, I can exclusively tell you, has been selected for the Young Matildas. The only South Australian outside of the NTC programme to make it into that, and she's a promising star, just 15 years of age still. Had a good first half in that far side, and here she is. She's played in now. She has the ball at her feet. She faces Denton, opts to go into the middle of the park. Haraj collects it. Willoughby does just enough to put Haraj off, and Sasaki has it now for Comets. Sasaki. Then it comes to Willoughby. Lacks the options up front and decides to go out to the wing. Hazelwood on the far side tries to get the cross in. No takers for Comets. Eventually it's cleared. Hayden Ingram now on a foot race. She'll get there first. She still has it. She's got nobody in the middle, but she still tries to cross it in. It's taken by Madison Molino, who goes to ground. I feel if Ingram had looked up there, might have made a different decision as she got to the byline. But Metro United started strongly, and Hayden Ingram's looked good since she's come on at the half time. As has Lauren Franklin, for that matter, the other substitution made at half time. 10 minutes into this second half, 1-0 for Adelaide Comets on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. For all your indoor and outdoor LED needs, folks. Comets come into the middle and a half chance there for Willoughby. Sasaki leaves it. Kontutsikos plays a 1-2, makes her way into the penalty box. She's got 3 Metro United players on her though. And eventually it's cleared. Only as far as Can. Can makes her way into the corner. Sasaki at the middle. Taylor goes to ground with a tackle. Comets still have it. Can gets the cross in with the left foot. It's a good cross to the back post. And Hazelwood's there. And it falls to Willoughby. And Willoughby's strike puts the Adelaide Comets into a 2-0 lead on the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. And that feels a little bit harsh on Metro United, who have come into the second half playing a little bit stronger, but not quite enough. And Comets go 2-0 up, courtesy of Anastasia Willoughby.
Kylie! 5 more, pal, 5 more. Just hold your space.
Adelaide Comets with another goal, this time by number 9, Anastasia Willoughby. The scores are 2-0, Adelaide Comets.
We're 2 now for Metro United. Eyeing off second spot if they could get a win here tonight, and if NTC lost to West Adelaide. But just coming undone against an Adelaide Comets side that have played very well tonight so far. Comets have had two losses in their last 2 games. Excuse me, I got that wrong. They lost their last game, 2 draws prior to that, so they haven't had a win since round 1. Comets did beat Flinders in round 1 4-1. Then they had 2 draws, 3-all with NTC and 2-all with Adelaide City, and then lost last week to West Adelaide, top of the table. Corner comes into the back post. Willoughby and Nicola both going for the same ball. Back underway. Hazelwood wins it. Well, she's pretty much past it. Can has it. Willoughby has it. Back to Hazelwood. Left foot. Goes to the far side. Looking for Sasaki. Sasaki goes back inside. Haddad has it. Comets just seem to want it more in that corner at this point in time. And eventually the cross comes in. And it's punched clear. Karas, who wasn't too sure about it. Slight delay while we get back underway here. Sasaki's got the ball and is making her way over to the far side to take this corner. Left foot in swinger. Steeps right to the middle of the spot there, and Anastasia Willoughby got up to head it. But just glanced it wide. Just didn't quite make the connection she needed to. It's gone out for a goal kick. As Comets look to make a change of their own. Coming on is Kylie Pridham. And she replaces Carl Adam Khan, who's had a fine game. That has to be said. Comets' first change there. And Siobhan Easton wins the foul. Sasaki now. Sasaki again. Nice little work down to the byline. Little chip into the middle. Karas collects it quite comfortably, but some nice work by Sasaki down the side. Hayden Ingram wins the header. Doesn't really get anywhere. Willoughby collects. Ingram plays in Mansueto. It's a lovely sliding line of the ball down the ground, and lovely piece of work by Metro United. They've pulled one back. It's 2-1. And Emma Cockgrove, who's come on to the park, has pulled one back for Metro United. It all happened so quickly. Couldn't find my words, folks, but game on.
Scores are now 2-1. Adelaide Comets.
Come on, keep going. That's crap defending, got to be better.
Back underway. Kylie Pridham takes the centre kick for Comets, who've been given something to think about by their opponents. Karas rolls the ball out from the back. Taylor with a long ball for Franklin and Ingram to chase. Too fast forwards. Ingram has nobody in the middle again, but this time she has had a look up. Cross goes out. Goal kick. Throw in taken. Metro have the ball. It's played out to this near side. Taylor makes the ball but doesn't quite make the target. Chips up long for the two strikers to chase. Franklin and Ingram. But Comets clear their lines. Mansueto plays in Hadaj. She thought about the shot. Back underway. Comets have it. Sasaki on the burst down the left-hand side here.
Stand up, stand up.
Amber May Smith faces her. Hadaj back, clears despite the tensions of Willoughby. Kontutsikos with the throw in. Sasaki finds Willoughby unmarked. Georgia Nicola. Shots comfortably taken by Elisa Karas. And the Metro goal. She clears long. Franklin tries to bring it down. Came from a great height, to be fair. Comets have it again. They're just winning possession very easily just now. Franklin makes the ball. Goes inside to Chloe Mortimer. But they've given it away again. Georgia Nicola has it, gives it to Sasaki. Comes to Anastasia Willoughby, but first touch is heavy. Here's Sasaki, a little bit of space. Threads it through with her left foot, but Franklin will get this for Metro United. Gets herself a little tangled up and concedes the corner. Kontutsikos is over there, she'll maybe take this. Corner comes in, goes to the back post. Georgia Nicola hits it on the full. She's gone to ground.
Kick it out! Kick it out! Kick it out!
Metro United sportingly kick it out. While Georgia Nicola gets to her feet. No attention required, and Erin Prince gets us back underway on the far side. Hadaj now chips forward looking for Ingram. Doesn't get there. It's cleared by Sienna Western. Denton. Little chip into the middle. She was looking for Kylie Pridham. Didn't quite get there, but Comets still have possession. Pridham has it. She's got Willoughby and Sasaki in the middle, but she opts for the long cross, which really just goes out quite harmlessly. Ingram drops deep to collect the ball. Comets win it again. Denton. Taroulis. Chips over the top. Can't get the target. Georgia Nicola. Georgia Nicola's judged to have fouled her opponent. The problem there was the referee, Matthew Guerrera, couldn't find his whistle, but he's blown it now. Sarah Taylor goes long. Ingram flicks on. Nicely taken. But cleared by Western again. If you've just joined us, you're watching the Apex Steel Women's National Premier League South Australia. It's 2-1 for the Adelaide Comets on the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. Emily Hazelwood opened the scoring for Comets in the 15th minute. And that's how it remained till half time. Anastasia Willoughby put the Comets into a 2-0 lead on 55 minutes. Then Emma Cockgrove pulled one back for Metro United, and here we sit 2-1. This is the first game of a double header. Almost immediately after this, Adelaide Comets men's team will come on as they take on Adelaide City. Comets free kick into the middle. Willoughby's at the back post, and she's somehow got a foot to that, and from the tightest of angles, Anastasia Willoughby's put Comets 3-1 up. That's a fine finish and a great free kick. And just as Metro United were getting back into this, Comets have scored.
Goal by the Adelaide Comets. Number 9, Anastasia Willoughby.
There's also been a goal between in the game between Adelaide University and Salisbury Inter. Adelaide University 1-0 up there. But it's a brace for Anastasia Willoughby here. Comets are 3-1 up.
Yes, Carly! Yes, Carly! And again, Carly! Good! Play, feet, play, good!
Sasaki now in the midfield. Mortimer chips over the top. Receives it back. Kylie Pridham putting some pressure on her opponent here, but here's the ball over the top for Ingram to chase. Leans into her opponent. No free kick though. Played out wide to the other substitute, Lauren Franklin. It's still in play. Ingram gets it. Her touch is heavy and it's gone out though.
Come on! Easy! Elena, come across and take her! Hold, Kylie! Hold!
Threaded the ball through here. Here's Emily Hazelwood. She's through on goal. She's got Karas to beat. She gets the shot in. Will it make it over to the line? Karas can't quite get there. The Comets have got another, and it's 4-1 now. And Metro United caught on the break, and it's a long way back for them now.
Goal by the Adelaide Comets, number 14, Emily Hazelwood.
Two quick-fire goals after Metro United had just got a goal back to make it 2-1. Two quick-fire goals from Comets has put them into a 4-1 lead now. And you do fancy it might be a bit difficult for Metro United to come back now. Metro United did win their first two games. 3-0 over Campbelltown in round one, 2-0 over Salisbury Inter in the second round. And they slipped up against Adelaide Uni, a 1-1 draw. And then last week, of course, the surprise result. They went down 3-1 to West Torrens-Burkalla. Substitution being made just now. As Jade Hunter-Gilmore comes on. Looks like she'll slot into the left back position. And it looks like it might be an injury to Erin Prince, who's hobbling back. So a straight swap. But an unfortunate injury for Erin Prince, who's, as we mentioned before, just been selected to the Young Matildas. But here come Comets again. Taylor Taylor's fine tackle by Taylor, all ball. And she clears from Kylie Pridham, who was storming her way into the box. Corner for Comets. Right near the goalkeeper, Karash gets a fist to it, punches it over the top. Corner again for Comets. Goes near post. Actually goes out in the full. Disappointing corner. Comets look to make a couple changes.
Emily, come in the midfield.
Joanna Katsabis comes on. And Mia Vianakos also. Georgia Nicola coming off. And Yuki Sasaki, the other player that's come off.
Tuck in, Joe. High now, Joe, high. Get wide, Aaron, get wide.
15 or so minutes left for Metro United to try and get something out of this, try and salvage something. Find themselves 4-1 down against the Comet side that maybe have been the better of the two tonight, but maybe not by that scoreline. They've just taken their chances and taken them well. Hazelwood and Willoughby have just been lethal in front of goal, to be honest. Sarah Taylor gets the pass away nicely to Emma Cockgrove on the far side. Taylor with a header. Just really a clearance. Chloe Mortimer not quite able to get there in time. Comets have the throw in. Kontutsikos with the throw. Finds Hazelwood, but she loses possession. Sienna Western opts to play inside, and it comes to Anastasia Willoughby eventually. Cerulis back to Western. She goes long. Find a little bit of space here. Here's Katsabis on the left hand side. Left foot cross. Cleared by Taylor. Another substitution being made. And it's the other Hunter Gilmore twin coming on. Victoria Mansueto makes way. For Madison Hunter Gilmore. So Madison and Jade Hunter Gilmore both on. Madison goes into midfield. Jade Hunter Gilmore at left back. Comets playing with a lot of confidence now. Is exemplified almost by that Erin Kontutsikos work, and then she contrives to give the ball away. Commentators curse, but Willoughby has it now in midfield. Tried to play it in, put him on the far side, didn't quite get the pass. Metro have it. Hunter Gilmore finds Ingram. Goes back to Hunter Gilmore. They still have it, Metro United, but just getting crowded out there. Must be 3 or 4 Comets players over there, but the cross does come into the middle.
Well done, well done.
Target was Franklin, didn't quite get there, but they do have a corner.
Good defending the cross, well done, Sienna. Yes, good.
10 minutes to go. 10 minutes for Metro United to find the net 3 times and at least salvage a draw. A big ask against the Comets side that have played very well at the back. The cross comes into the middle. Cleared with the head by Emily Hazelwood, of all people. Back there doing her defensive duties. And something off the training ground, breaks to Hadaj. She's closed down by Willoughby very quickly and can't get her shot in. Comets come away in the break. And Amber May Smith was the player who tried to make the lung-bursting run through the middle. The Comets have come away with it. Can they get out of this little area? The answer is no. Hadash has it. Plays in Franklin. Looks to receive it back. Comets come away with it again. Willoughby judged to have been fouled by Hadash as she goes to ground. It's the other way around. Western with the free kick. For Comets, she goes long. Taylor gets her head to it. It's only really just flicked on. Callis eventually slices her clearance somewhat. Free kick for Metro United, which Sarah Taylor's now preparing to take. Long to Ingram, who makes an attempt to control it with her right. It goes all the way through. She offers a bit of pressure on the goalkeeper. Comets have it still. Through the middle. Cleared. Only as far as Hunter Gilmore, and it goes out.
Anticipate something over the top. If not, get at the feet. Noddy, can you get it?
Hunter Gilmore again. Hadaj plays it back to Hunter Gilmore. Willoughby gets the ball though. Nice turn. Plays it out wide. Cross comes in. There's nobody in the middle really for Comets. Ball judged to have crossed the line and gone out. Sambas raises her hands in innocence. Hadaj to Taylor. Comes out to this near side. To Chloe Mortimer. She'll take the throw. Metro United still trying to play some football. Quick passes, quick feet by Comets, and they still have possession. Metro United pressing, trying to win it, but they've left a little gap in the midfield. Izzy Nottridge plays in Willoughby. Willoughby goes out wide into the penalty spot. Momentum carrying her through there. As Mia Vianakos almost had a chance there to get the shot in, but didn't quite get the space to unleash. Willoughby can't quite get it under control. Comes to Siobhan Eastham. Comets win it again in midfield, as they've done often tonight. Hazelwood goes to Tsaroulis. Receives it back. Chips long. Cleared by Taylor with the head. Haraj with a little nudge. Clever football. Makes her way forward. Final ball's lacking though. Comets have it again as the gaps open up in midfield. Here they come through the middle. Number 20 has it. That's Kylie Pridham. She doesn't quite get the shot clearly through and goal. Pridham again though. Willoughby combining with Pridham. Pridham can't quite get the ball off Hunter Gilmore in that left back spot, and it's cleared by Taylor. Comes to Ingram. Passes a little short.
Get in, Aaron, get in. Well done, Lexi.
Cockgrove gets it, and Ingram has it back again. Lauren Franklin right through the middle. Plays it back to Hunter Gilmore, but she just couldn't quite make the connection required to get the shot on target, and it goes quite harmlessly wide with 5 minutes to go. 4-1 for Adelaide Comets on the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. And it's now really slipping away from Metro United. I've just received news that Angus MacDonald, the referee, picked up an injury of his own in the first half, and that's why he didn't join us in the second half. He's been very ably replaced by Matthew Guerrera, but that's why the referee change happened at half time. Pridham now with the ball on the far side. Plays along the ground to Anastasia Willoughby. It's 2-on-2. Metro United getting back. Solid defending again by Taylor. Very dependable. She plays out from the back. Here come Metro. Can they get something from this? Emily Hazelwood plays in Joanna Katsabis. She makes her way towards the byline. Haddad does enough. And it's cleared. Comets corner. Corner comes in. It's very near the keeper. But not in play, it's gone out. Metro United still trying to play out from the back here, not quite getting through that midfield. Comes out to Hunter Gilmore on the far side. Amber May Smith hopes to go back to her goalkeeper, receives it back. There's a little bit of space in that pocket. Pridham offers a little bit of pressure, and eventually Metro are forced to clear. Smith again. Back to Karas. Pumps it clear again, and it's come to Hunter Gilmore. Goes along the ground to Hayden Ingram. They've got a little bit of space in midfield, but the pass has been wasted. Throw in for Comets. Long searching ball up front, but Karas will collect this comfortably as the 90 minutes tick over. Willoughby ends up with Taylor. She's a bit heavy with that first touch, and straight through and goal. And a fine finish, and that's it, all done and dusted. As Joanna Katsabis come on as a substitute, scores the 5th for Adelaide Comets. And it's all done and dusted now. 5-1. And Comets have really taken advantage of all of their chances, exposing Metro United right through the middle. Comets really lifted by that 5th goal. Just put a bit of icing on the cake for them. You got a feel for Metro United. They haven't really deserved a 5-1 scoreline. I would say Comets have probably been the better of the two, but not by that gulf. As Matthew Guerrero brings proceedings to a close here, it's finished 5-1 on the One World LED Sportal scoreboard in this Apex Steel Women's National Premier Leagues match between Adelaide Comets and Metro United. I've been your host, David Grant, flying solo. Don't go anywhere, folks. Straight after this, we've got the men's NPL match between Adelaide Comets and Adelaide City. Don't go anywhere. Go make yourself a cup of tea and come straight back. FSA Leagues channel on YouTube for all your games. See you soon.